Hey guys, welcome back to another Snowrunner video. Today obviously we are back on the Highway Haulin 3 map, which I have yet to name, but we'll figure something out soon. So I'm not too really worried about that at this point. Now I'm just showing you guys, I've been working on some of the trails in the canyon area, and I figured I'd throw up a video and see what you guys think. Any suggestions or anything, maybe stuff I should add, let me know. Realistically, it looks like the highway hauling region is around number 30 on the testing list, so it looks like it's going to be a couple weeks. It's really hard to say how long it is till it's going to actually be approved for console, but it is out there. It's been released for I think a week and a half or so, so hopefully it ends up showing up soon. So I'm just going to take you guys, as I said, for a rundown through some of these trails, and you guys let me know what you think. I really am looking for a technical type trail system on this one. Not a ton of mud, but something that you're really going to have to drive your vehicle through. I'm using these rock textures as opposed to rocks because hopefully it's going to help with our traction a little bit. It's a little more ground shaping for me to make it look like rocks, but I think in the end it's going to work a lot better than the models because they're pretty slippery regardless of what tire you have on it. So with the first map, unfortunately there's no way that I can release the region saving the progress that anyone's done on the first map. When you make multiple maps into a region, it creates a new region file. The good news is once the region is out, the progress should be saved as I add stuff as long as I build it properly. So the Highway Hauling 1 map that you guys have right now on console is in a sense going to be obsolete once the region comes out, but it also gives you a much lower file size if you guys want to play just a single map. I don't think I'm going to release any of the other maps as single maps because they're all, the tasks are joined together, and it would be a whole bunch of messing around to try to add the right cargo to right spots and all that. So I think I'm going to leave the rest of them as a region, but who knows, in the future I may get some time. So the trails system you're seeing here, I've got probably about 10 hours into this map. It's only a small corner of the map. Maybe I'd say maybe 20% of the overall size of the map. So what I'm showing you is a small area, but I'd say it's probably 60-70% done. It gives you guys a really good idea at least of what some of the trail system's going to look like. And keep in mind, once you start heading out the other way, it's going to turn to a more sandy, flatter area. So there's going to be some diversity in this region, definitely. In that sense too, with the mining and drilling, I think a lot of, well, I don't know about a lot, but there's going to be more tasks that are going to be dirt roads, maybe a little less pavement once you get out into the fields a little bit. So it'll be a little different than the other ones in that sense, in terms of you may want to be using not just highway tires. We'll see. I think it's going to be more rolling hills and tactical driving with some peaks and stuff. Maybe some of the longer trailers you'll have to be a little more careful as you're weaving them through, but in general I don't see a ton of rocks or anything. I think it's going to be, again, like the other ones, more of a cruising map, but I promise it'll have its challenges. This canyon that we're driving is going to stretch the whole one side of the map, so there's going to be a whole ton of trails like this to catch up and play on. I don't think I'm really going to use them for tasks. I may have a few recoveries or something. I know everyone loves some good tough recovery missions down in here, but in general I think I'm going to leave these trails as more of a, you just want to go have some fun kind of area. I don't want to deviate too much from the highway theme, so we'll see. I'll probably sneak a few things down in here, but just lots of places for you guys to play around on. So this area in here is definitely one of the more technical spots. You end up under the bridge here, which is the big 8-lane highway that goes above. It's probably one of the tallest bridges I think I've made so far. But you can see here, this is one of the tougher trails that I'm going to work in. This is a really good idea of what I'm trying to come across with this system is not slogging through the mud, but more about picking your way through the trail. And I'll leave options. I mean, I'm going to put a road down more or less, as you can see, but you can go on either side of this trail and make it as easy or hard as you want. There'll be a lot more of these small rocks off the trail, but there's quite a few on it, so you're not going to take any truck down here, but that's why we make these trails, right? So guys, I'm going to wrap it up here, at least my talking side of it, and let you guys just enjoy the rest of the run here, which is a couple more minutes. If you guys really like what I'm doing and you want to help support me, I have a few support links you can find down below. It just helps me spend more time putting out the quality stuff that you guys expect of me now, so anything is appreciated, and don't feel obligated by any means. So guys, thanks so much for all the support, and we'll talk to everyone again soon.